Welcome to the Moore St. Louis Real Estate Market Update. Today is Friday, February 25th, 2011. I'm Dennis Norman, one of the brokers at Moore Realtors, and if you'll give me a few minutes of your time, I'll bring you up to date on what's happening in the St. Louis housing market. Let's jump right in with the real estate news. In the past few days, the census data has come out for the St. Louis area as well as the state of Missouri. It's proved to be disappointing for the St. Louis area. City of St. Louis population declined almost 9% in the past 10 years when the leaders were expecting an increase in population. St. Louis County population decreased as well. The other counties surrounding St. Louis increased. Interesting facts in that story there about the housing market and how housing production has outpaced the population growth in the St. Louis area. Also, new home sales fell in January, down about 18% from a year ago. New home sales are still struggling, while existing home sales have been on the rise, although they seem to be fueled primarily by distressed sales and foreclosures. In fact, for 2010, a story released shows that foreclosure homes accounted for 26% of all the sales, and it was just foreclosures, not distressed properties as well. And then also, finally, FHA increased their monthly mortgage insurance premiums, which kicks up the mortgage payment on FHA loans. And our St. Louis mortgage interest rate update, rates are still great. They're in the very low fives for a 30-year fixed rate loan here in St. Louis. You can get all the real estate news, particularly as it affects St. Louis, by going to stlouisrealestatenews.com. That's stlouisrealestatenews.com. Okay, now let's see what's happening in the market itself. All the data I'm going to give you is for the 5 county area that make up the St. Louis market that we follow the closest, which is the city of St. Louis, as well as the counties of St. Louis, St. Charles, Jefferson, and Franklin. Now here we have a chart showing the median prices homes have sold for, as well as the length of time it took homes to sell in this 5-county area. This is over the past 12 months, and you'll see that the blue line, days to sell, has been steadily increasing for a while here. There's been a slight downward trend going into February. And then the median sale price of the home selling peaked back in about June of 2010. And other than this little hiccup toward the end of the year, December 10th, has dipped down and now has a ever so slight trend upward. Now this chart is the same data, only it is just year to date. So just for the first almost 2 months of this year. And now what's encouraging here a little bit is you'll see that the blue line, which is the days to sell, has slowly declined a little bit here, and the sales price, median sales price, is trending upwards slightly. Okay, and this chart shows what homes have sold for versus what they were originally listed for, the price the sellers first asked for their homes when they put them on the market, as well as the sales price to what they were listed at the time of sale. So the ratio of both of those items. And you'll see the blue line, which is the one on top, shows the ratio of the final sales price to what was the list price at the time that it did sell. And the bottom one, the green line, which is going to show obviously a bigger discount, is the final sales price to the original list price. Once again, kind of a rocky road. We can see it peaked around the end of the year. At least, well, it did more than peak. It actually shot up over 100%. So what this means is some of these distressed sales, some of the Fannie Mae deals, the foreclosures, the REOs, sometimes when they're put out at a very attractive price, and those will actually sell in excess of the sales price. So this was probably skewed in December by a quantity of those sales. But you'll see here it's trending downward for January and February, and in fact now for end of February it looks like homes are selling for about 70% of what they're currently listed at pardon me, and down to less than 60% of the original list price. Again, this chart is going to be pretty affected by the distressed sales. And this is the same chart again, just looking at year to date though, rather than the past 12 months. And again, the trend is here is not good. Okay, now this chart shows, this is a historic chart that shows just a trend of the median list prices and median sale prices of homes in the St. Louis County, our 5-county area, over a 10-year period. Now this, unlike the prior chart, this is not a ratio of what a home sold for versus what it was listed for. This is just kind of showing the trend. This is the blue line represents what the median price was of median list price of homes on the market. So you can see from 01 it was up here around 135 or thereabouts, and broke through the 150 range in 03 and went up, kind of peaked in 06, which would make sense, kind of the peak of the market. So the list prices, the median list prices have just steadily declined, and the sales prices followed pretty much the same pattern, although the median sales prices appear to maybe be dropping off a little sharper here. Let's look at this next chart. This is the same data again, only year to date, and you can see here once again so far this year the median list prices dropped a little bit, but the median sales prices are definitely headed downward here. And so what I've given you here is a quick snapshot of the overall St. Louis market. At More Realtors, we have the knowledge, experience, and resources to counsel you, to help you interpret the data and tell you what it means to your particular situation. We can prepare custom reports, as you see here, and charts for you so that you can stay on top of home prices and market activity in your neighborhood, or a neighborhood or area you are interested in buying a home in. In addition, we publish a free monthly newsletter. You'll see a screenshot of it here that is packed with information, news, and resources on the St. Louis real estate market. You can sign up for the newsletter here on our site to receive it monthly via email. And finally, myself and my partner John Williams, along with our team of dedicated real estate professionals, are here to use our experience and knowledge to help make your next real estate transaction a successful one, no matter how challenging your situation or needs may be. See you next week for an update. God bless you.